Hey guys, I'm Bob. Welcome to Growing Young After 50, where we're proving that life after 50 is just getting started. So join me and let's see where today's adventure takes us. And if you're enjoying the journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss what's next. Alright guys, we finally are back out. Got the bike's service done. Got some new tires on it. And I gotta tell you, they feel really weird because they're the HEB Viperess tires, and they're supposed to be the same size, but I swear they feel like they're slightly wider. So it feels kind of sluggish. I think might have to just get used to them. But I did turn the apps on. I'm not really expecting to get anything right now because I missed the lunch rush. Yeah, it's after 1. But I wanted to get out, give it a good test ride, check everything, make sure everything was good. I'm also not 100% certain that it wasn't me messing with the tires a bit, because I did put flat out on them, and they do feel, like I said, they just feel heavy. Like, not, it's hard to explain. They almost feel like going straight, they're fine. As soon as I turn the handlebars a little bit, you feel the weight in them. As soon as I start to lean a little, you feel the weight in them. And it could just be that I'm not used to running a tire that looks like this. So you can see they're quite different from your normal knobby. Oh, we actually got a Dunkin order, and it's a good order. Alright, let's go get it. So my bike did need rear brake pads. I think I had to bleed the front brakes as well. I know they bled the rear brakes, but the front brakes didn't need pads. Which doesn't surprise me because I do tend to trail brake a lot, which is when you want to go around a turn, hold the rear brake, and it will help you go around faster. Let me pause Uber. Oh, I should have stayed on the sidewalk until I got up here. Oh well. So I'm going to try and do it like I have been doing it, where I keep it in pedal assist 1 and 2, so I can get an apples to apples comparison. I am at 20 psi right now. I wanted to start off there, and I am going to go up to 28 so I can make sure I get max efficiency. I just wanted to really ride around a little bit with 20 to make sure everything was seated right. Hopefully I'm not going to get crushed with coffee right now. Oh, that's beautiful. Bottle drink.
How you doing, man?
Good, for Jai.
For Jai? Oopsies. Jelly nut, okay. I'm about to go meet you. Can you grab these other 2 things?
Thank you very much.
No problem. Just enjoy it. Have a nice one, man.
You too. just had to stop and put my damn goggles on. That wind was ripping in my face. I can tell it's not going to be much longer before I have to break out the new helmet. So I forgot to mention it, I did get the pickup from Dunkin. I did have to wait about 5 minutes because it looks like they didn't see the order come in. So they made it real quick. And once I crossed the highway, which only took about a minute, the GPS said 6 minutes to get there. Oh, I have to raise my seat up some too, man. I should have done all this before because I can feel my knees hurting. Ooh, that wind is strong. Look at the flags. Alright, we are here. Oh, these goggles throw off my depth perception. Cool pump, highly recommend. Wasn't very expensive. I just stopped, put air in the tires because I ran the first, I don't know, mile or 2 miles. Actually, it was probably close to 3 miles with 20 pounds of pressure to make sure everything's properly seated on the bead, make sure I didn't notice anything weird. And I did. It actually felt very weird to me. And to be honest with you, I was questioning my purchase on the tires. Well, I just put them up to 28 and they feel a lot more natural. So I might actually try going all the way up to 30. 30 is the max PSI on them. I generally go slightly under the max, but maybe I'll try it. I put one full bag of flat out in the bike, half in the front, half in the rear. I went to basically what I thought was half, like on the measuring, because you can never be 100% accurate on the front, and then the rest of the bag on the back, because since the back is the end that has the most weight, that's the end that usually gets the most flats. Oh, I can't take this. Let me see. 850 plus. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Because then I take up a car spot.
It's okay. It's not busy right now. You know, this is sidewalk, so I don't want anyone to hurt when if it fell, but if something happened.
Okay.
Be careful, okay?
So she wants me to take up a parking spot over here, which means now I have to lock it.
Oh, look at the job you're doing. Huh.
When it's nice out, I like to take the bike out.
Thank you for helping.
Alright, so since we have a bigger bag like this, I'll put the trowel in here to keep it in the middle, and then I'll put the lock top. And I'm going to have to go back to my chain lock because my U-lock doesn't fit around these tires.
Turn right onto South Chester Avenue. Continue on South Chester Avenue for 1 mile.
So it says 24 minutes, 4.6 miles. It says we should get there at 2:17. Let's see what we can do. Cool, isn't it? Oh, they had the dogs growl. That's pretty cool. I love it. So you see this road right here? So I think the last video I did where it started to rain, we were going to take the trail. We came down that road, but we went back the way I just came from. We would have come out, made a left, and go where I'm going now. And that will take us to the Pennington Loop. So we have to go up here, leave Riverside, and cross into Delanco. I am going to throttle this only because I have to jump in the middle of traffic.
In 800 feet, continue onto Burlington Avenue.
So nobody coming, so I can pedal. But this is the creek here, and it wants us to keep going all the way down and make a right. Well, it's actually make a right. You stay on this road, it turns right. And I bet you it added, let's see, right now 2.4 miles. We're going to take the right here, take the loop. See the signs, the blue signs?
Head east on Rancocas Avenue toward Butterwood Street. Then Rancocas
We just have to be
Avenue
careful
turns
because
left
they're
and becomes
doing a lot of
Butterwood
work here.
Street. In 800 feet, turn right onto Vine Street.
I don't want to get in their way, and I don't want to run over anything. I'll hop the curb real quick. So the loop trail goes the first right after the bridge, followed around, and the first right after that, and then all the way to the end, and you actually hit the bike path where it's only bikes. See another blue sign? So we'll go right here, follow this right around.
Head south on Poplar Street toward Rancocas Avenue, then Poplar Street turns left and becomes Rancocas Avenue. Poplar Street turns left.
Yeah, it sounds like
Rancocas Avenue, then
Google
Rancocas
doesn't
Avenue
recognize this
turns
as a
left and becomes
trail,
Pennsylvania Avenue.
which surprises me because Google's usually on top of it with the bike paths. And here's where the bike only part is. Well, pedestrians too, obviously.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Cooper Street. Head northeast on Ron Street toward Sterling Drive.
Here's the traffic circle, which I thought was wild to see on a bike path. I love it, just not used to it.
Head southeast. In 1,000 feet, sharp left. Sharp left. In 500 feet at the traffic. Head northwest.
I really hope this is a
In
trail.
400 feet at the traffic circle, take the second exit onto Newton's Landing Boulevard.
I guess they never finished this part of the trail. Okay, I want to be careful so I don't wipe out again. Oh, hello.
I don't think I've ever had DoorDash via motorcycle before.
Bike.
Thank you.
No motorcycle, believe me, I pedaled.
Oh, is it pedal?
Yeah.
On the big tire, I assumed it was motorized.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let me fix the back end really quick because I just pulled it out real fast. So when I'm actually riding, I like to keep this kind of centered because that's where the weight is. We made $18 in an hour, which I'm not upset over, but we did over 10 miles to do it. I'm not crazy about that part. I did put it back in eco so we can kind of cruise a little because we're on a 73% battery already. This should take us up to the park. I think. Yeah. The park should end up being on our right hand side. And then we could ride the bike trail back into Riverside where the bridge was. So I can tell you that top speed was definitely impacted with these tires. And it's pretty noticeable. Because I was cranking down pretty hard. I mean, granted, I'm probably a little off my game today. I'm a little under the weather. But I had to get out and ride. One for you guys and two for me. More for me than you guys. Sorry, being selfish. But I do feel my legs are heavy today. But man, I was struggling just to hit 25. And I used to be able to get this bike to 28, 29. I don't want to say easy, but without, I knew I could do it.
Split 2, 21 seconds. Split speed 13.7 miles per hour.
Now I'm not going to 100% go by the mileage right now, but I can tell you it's not good. The reason why I'm saying I'm not going to 100% go by it is because I know that I've been using the throttle more and the higher pedal assist, and I was trying to do a like for like comparison. Oh, I was one street off too. The park's up here on the left. I'm sure the wind is not helping, but having over 400 miles on the bike now, you can kind of tell when it's me, the bike, the environment. Well, making no mistake, this is an amazing cruising setup right now, but I'm wondering if I just took myself out of having a delivery bike. I think these tires on a high power bike would be a game changer. I think these tires on this bike, I'm not sold. Don't get me wrong, it's comfortable. I just think they hurt the performance too much. I think the added weight is what does it, because they're about between 1 and 2 pounds heavier per tire, which I know doesn't sound like much, but it's huge. So here is Pennington Park. There's several dog parks. I think there's like 2 over here. I think there was one in the other direction. Then there's a bunch of pavilions where you can go and have barbecues and stuff. I think there's baseball fields and football fields over that way. The only thing I didn't notice when we were here last time is I did not notice if they had a place to charge. That would actually be really cool if they had a place to charge. You can ride over and have lunch, park the bike, let it charge. Pay attention to that. I have a habit of riding off the edge. Now we can just take it easy. So I'll get some screenshots off of the video and put them up so you can read them. But I'm gonna so yeah, we're at 68% battery, and I did ride about a mile-ish before, so we'll just add 1 to the end. If you want to ride at 10-12 miles an hour, this setup is perfect. You're not going to feel a lot of bumps with the suspension seat post, the big tires. You'll be able to ride. I bet you if I rode this, I could probably get 40 miles on it, even with my weight at 290. But you're not going to be able to use this and do deliveries. There's private property down there. So we only touched the surface of the loop because now we're actually leaving the park and we're going down to the path where I actually had to turn around and said that there was a trail, and it really wasn't a trail anymore. So I'm not planning on taking any more deliveries while I'm out. I'm just going to take a nice ride. We'll take this ride all the way down to Amico and then back to the house, and then I'll put the bike on charge after battery cools down, and maybe we'll come back out tonight and try this again. I'm a little apprehensive strictly on the fact that I don't know how much range I'll get. If I'm struggling to get, you know, because remember, I'm going to end up with over 20 miles on this trip, but at least half of that has been cruising in eco, so that's not really a representation. This is where I should have went up into that development. But this is beautiful. I wish we had more trails like this. Believe it or not, guys, when I started the channel, this was the kind of stuff I envisioned me doing. Not necessarily the food delivery. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy it. I just felt like this was kind of the direction I was going to. I'm going to continue to do a little bit of everything now, because ultimately it's about getting healthier mentally and physically, and this is amazing for your mental health. If you've never done it before, just go out and do it. If you're apprehensive, just go rent a bike if you don't have one. And I've never met somebody who rode an e-bike who didn't love it. This is where it had me go. And it's funny because it's the same development that other paved trail would have went to, just a different part of it. Oh, and one of my thumbnails for one of my first videos was a picture I took right up here, I believe. It was either right up here or right back there, but it wasn't as much growth, so you could see it better. And the train bridge, which is that arch bridge over there, or I don't know, drawbridge, I think it's not a drawbridge, but you know what I'm talking about, right there. That was in the background. I think the bike was actually right back there we just passed, but all this brush wasn't here, so you could get a nice beautiful shot. So yeah, Saturday morning, Misty and I are going over to Philadelphia over by the Art Museum, and we're doing a big group ride there that, I don't know, there's gonna be thousands of people. And it's one that you pay to do, and it's a 20-mile ride, and they close the city off from cars. And we've never done it before, and we are super excited to be able to go do it. Everybody's out enjoying the day. More signs. Yeah, here's the traffic circle. And which I did notice already on this cement, these tires, if you, like, say you ride over a pebble or an acorn or something like that, you actually can feel it slide a little. But when you're on regular cement where there's nothing there, it feels glued. Okay, I'm gonna go back over the bridge. This is the one I was pointing to. This is for trains to cross over the water. I guess we'll go this one. I think it's here, yeah, left. See? Rancocas Creek Greenway. We just always called it the Pennington Loop. Alright, so we're 13 miles. 64% battery. I bet you these tires would be amazing on like one of the wired bikes, or the Magician Alpha, I think it's called. They're the bikes that resemble this. They're quite a bit bigger and heavier, but they're dual battery 72 volt bikes that'll both hit over 50 miles an hour. I'm cranking as hard as I can on these pedals now. I got the 29, but there's no way I can maintain that. I just put new tires on, man. It's so heavy. They're so like clumsy.
I can tell.
48. Yeah, but like this top speed, like on throttle, is 20. It pedals up to 28. Not really. Like it's if you're trying to go fast, no. If I'm just cruising like 10 or 12, I can get 50, 60 miles.
Oh, you got that on? I had the same one on this, but inside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got the this? Yeah, got the
Yeah, I've been doing like a couple times a week. I take it out and I do my deliveries on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fun.
Are you going across?
Yeah.
All right. Full throttle. Won't even hit 20 now. Look how long it's taking. Alright guys, we're gonna end this video now. It was nice to be back out on the bike again. Sorry for a little bit of a delay. Had to get some maintenance done on it. And the shop ran into some delays on their end. But thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. Appreciate everything. I think we're up to 127 subscribers, which that slowed down a little because I didn't put up a couple videos. So I'll get back to doing my thing. You guys get back to doing yours. Until next time, see ya.